star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Brian Anderson here with me. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Tyrese Maxey.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. MP is out there with Chet Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the 5, down low. And for Philadelphia, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Andre Drummond is out there with George, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Well, Richard, it's no secret. Both of these teams love to let it fly from beyond the arc.
Oh, it's not green lights that these shooters have. It's a freeway. There is no lights.
Pass to Drummond. Philadelphia moving it around. Embiid, a screen on MP. For 3, George. Dort grabs the miss. MP scanning the floor. Dort, the pass to MP. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And he drops the first. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
MP shot is off.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Pass to Drummond. They set the pick. Six on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
MP shot is off.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
George's shot is off.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Williams a screen on George. Here's MP. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
A relative newcomer, but MP, let's just say he's not lacking in confidence.
And the jam by George.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
They get it again. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They defeated Washington in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
And it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here. Williams has checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Yeah, you really
Changes for Philadelphia. Gordon comes in for George, and it's Maxey in for Lowry. Then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. MP comes in for Holmgren, and it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. We've got Jared McCain. Edwards out there with Eric Gordon. Then it's Maxey, and it's Bona in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Maxey. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Embiid drawn the double team, and the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
George, he's checked in for Gordon. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Line him up and knock him down. You know PG is good to drill a handful of threes when he steps on the floor.
And here's MP from outside. MP buries the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's George. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
And the basket by MP.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. George outside to the paint. Here's Edwards. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Edwards got 8 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Edwards. Philadelphia moving it around. George for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Pass to Maxey. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Embiid. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
MP, that one's good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And it's Maxey missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
MP's shot is good.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
'76ers trail by 6. Maxey surveying the D. Good D by SGA. MP getting it done for the Thunder. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And next, let's take a moment here to check in with the league-wide injury report.
Yeah, the Rockets are not 100% right now. I'm not sure what they're going to do without KD, but with his work ethic, he'll do all that he can to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Yeah, best of luck to him. Fortunately, with that training staff, he's in good hands. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Holmgren is out there with Williams. And it's MP in at the small forward position. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you, Brian.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. To the inside, Embiid. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots. Just like this. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Down low. Here's George. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. 14 points for Paul George.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pass to Edgecombe. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 3 on 3. MP with a step. And he gets that one. MP's got 45 points.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to George. And the jam by George.
The scoring instincts of PG are razor sharp. He just keeps on attacking.
MP inside. Working on George. Pushing through the contact inside. MP.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And here's Drummond. Embiid inside. Williams defending. Embiid can't hit.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
George outside. Drummond with the screen. George passes to Drummond. Here's Embiid. The 3 from Edgecombe. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
So both teams changing it up here. And towards the end of this year, a great time to check out our rookie race. Which newcomers have made the biggest impact on their teams? You look at MP. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Yeah, at this point, he has separated himself from the pack. I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
Lowry outside to the middle. Here's Embiid. Embiid elevates.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
That one drops for him. MP's got 53 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Inside. And Gordon with the basket on the assist from Embiid. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes. Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Lowry surveys the D. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's MP. Chalk up 2 there. MP's got 57 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Embiid. 2 on the clock. Holmgren with the block. And so it's Oklahoma City looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Changes for Philadelphia. Drummond's checked in for Edwards. George comes in for Gordon, and it's Edgecombe in for McCain. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Wiggins. Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. MP's checked in for Caruso, and it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Joel Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's George in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Drummond against Williams. And there it is!
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Oklahoma City leading by 15. MP up top. George defending. Book it! It goes!
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's George. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman, Grant.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
When I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
Now it's Maxey. Shoots a three. It's money from deep.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. MP. Oh, the long ball, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Goes again. And yes, sir. Lays it up and in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter here. Ooh, nasty putback from Embiid.
Well, Embiid will do this all night if he can, protecting the play and finishing it strong.
And it's good. He hits another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Thunder.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this isn't something we get to see every day, folks. This team has fought their way to an amazing 71 total wins this year. Unbelievable.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
MP! And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.
say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Warriors. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Thunder, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Jalen Williams out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. And it's Simons in at the 1. Here in the final days of the NBA regular season, Greg, every team trying to wrap things up on a high note.
Yeah, and even the top teams doing what they can to head into the postseason with some momentum, right? While lottery teams want to finish strong and have something to build off of.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. MP's got 5 points so far. And so Simons will bring it up for Boston. It's a 3-point game. All alone. And yes, it's good.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's MP. Sinks that one from the post. He has 7. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Tim, the Thunder with an MVP in SGA, an all-star in Jalen Williams. Man, this is one deep team.
Well, they may not have the top-tier star power of some other teams, but if they keep playing like this, they will become household names.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Simons. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they are just cruising. I mean, they have the talent, the coaching, and they play with such passion. Nobody wants to face them down the stretch.
Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Tough. Look at Brown with a chance for one more.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Pass to White. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 6. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure. Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Queta, the pass to Tatum. A three-pointer is right on target.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown outside. Outside Tatum. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections. Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Here's Brown, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just... Both teams making substitutions here. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Celtics trail by 6. So for Oklahoma City right now, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. MP out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the 5 down low. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Philadelphia played some superb basketball. He scored 64 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Here's MP, and there's another one for the Thunder.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
And here is Simons. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota. White, a screen on MP. Just 5 on the clock. And it's White missing.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class.
Oh, what a slam!
Clean that up!
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after After night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Brown outside. To stop the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Good on the second free throw. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. MP inside. He's covered by Brown. Inside. MP gets it.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Brown outside. Simons from outside. Rebound by Williams. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Unloads from 13. And Shineman pulls it down.
Right, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Brown outside. On pass to Simons.
Man, look at that elevation from Simons.
35 seconds left in the first half. MP deciding where to go with it. No good from 11 feet. Celtics trail by 10. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
MP outside. It's good from about 19 feet.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
3 seconds left, and the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And so it's MP making things happen for the Thunder. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. We'll return shortly.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Boston Celtics.
When you're ice cold from three-point land, it's definitely time to change things up.
What do you know about being ice cold from three-point land? I don't know. It's part of their DNA. But at this point, they need to see the ball go through the net. Let's take a moment now and swing on over to the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference.
You look at the Celtics, they're playing up to expectations. Maybe they like to be doing more than that, but I think they're ready to make some noise in the playoffs. That's when you turn up.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Down on the block, it's Tatum with Tatum. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Simons in the court. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And no one has allowed fewer points since the All-Star break than these teams you see before you now. Number one, the Thunder.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Still without a basket. Nobody near Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got his 8th assist in the game. Outside, Simons. Tatum setting the pick for Simons. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively. But, Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the three, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens. He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Here's MP, and the layup's good off the glass. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you, Kevin.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Brown outside. Boston, no good that time either. Now the Thunder with it. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. MP, no good.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Drains the three-pointer.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Sam Hauser's checked in for Boston. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. To the paint. The kick out to Brown. Right wing. Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
MP, good.
Now, he is red hot, leading the game in scoring.
Out to the wing. Here's Hauser. Up and in on the layup. Hauser's got his first points of the night.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by the Thunder.
It's good from long range. MP's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Thunder. Outside Tatum to the middle. They double him with MP. Fires the three. And it's White missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP, that's for two. Rebound Boston.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
The kick out to Brown. Pass to White. Back to Brown. There's the screen from past the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. Now he needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Brown with it. 17 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. That shot off. The 3 from MP. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing.
So, Tim. In that event in particular.
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up. Introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. So for Oklahoma City right now, Alex Caruso out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. Then it's MP. And it's Wiggins in at the center position. And here's MP for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 56 points in the game. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
For three, buries it from three-point range. MP's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Oklahoma City. They set the pick. Simons from outside. Rebounded by Joe.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to the storied season one more time.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Simons finds Brown. Crafty move. He lays it in.
And this is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
The three from MP. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Simons up top.
I got yours.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Nice job on the win and a solid job on the glass. Was that a focus for you tonight?
For this squad, rebounds are always a focus, Dominic Hamill. They end defensive possessions and keep offensive possessions alive. You're not winning without rebounds, period.
We hear you loud and clear, MP.
Thanks.
Kevin, back to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. So long, everyone.
Happy Friday night, everyone. And checking out some numbers for Josh Giddey.
When you look at his true shooting percentage, it's really been impressive over the last 10 games. He's playing to his strengths, taking smart shots, and we'll see if he can keep this momentum going.
Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Giddey is the 1, with White by his side at the 2. It's Williams and Vucevic at the 4 and the 5. And it's Dosunmu in at small forward.
Already such a terrific passer. Love seeing Josh Giddey share the wealth.
MP no good. Dosunmu outside. Pass to White. The 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Off the catch, White has a very quick release.
Williams with the screen. Here's MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Vucevic. Last game for him, he picked up 13.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. He's so comfortable this close to the cup.
Williams with the screen. Here's MP. And he can't bank that one in. Now here's White. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Here's Vucevic following the 3 by Oklahoma City. MP outside. From outside the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Three-pointer. Vucevic's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Boston put on a show. He scored 68 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's MP. The Bulls making their last shot. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Dosunmu, left side. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Dosunmu. MP, that one's good.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Dosunmu outside. 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
The drive by MP, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And MP knows that good things happen when you put pressure on the defense, and this time it leads to a foul.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Collins. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
MP, the pass to Williams. Here's MP. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
Buzzer.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Chicago ahead. They're up by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And this has been a fairly close. Changes for Chicago. Williams is checked in for Smith. The Sumu comes in for Okoro. And it's White in for Carter. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And so in the game for the Bulls, Kobe White out there with the Sumu. Then it's Williams. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Herder in at the 3.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Here's White. In his last outing, 10 points for him. DeSumo outside. Back to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
MP buries the triple.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
The Bulls trail by 6. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. And Chicago has possession following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Herder can't hit. Here's MP taking it inside. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Outside Herder. Tries the 9-footer. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Herder's gotten 4 this quarter.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Here's MP. MP on the take.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Herder. Collins with a screen on MP. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Lets it fly. MP shot is off.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
To the paint. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from White. And now just a 5-point Thunder lead.
Yeah, showing off his passing skills. White sends the ball right into the hands of a ready three-point shooter.
MP right through him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Here's MP. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. MP's got 32 points in the game. Outside White. Pass to Herder. White looking it over. Shoots over SGA. White can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 7. MP with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. He gets it up. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Thunder leading by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, folks, are you as excited as we are? Not possible. Lots to catch up on in the first half. But first, let's examine the power rankings as the season winds down.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, they're holding on to that top spot, man. They're consistent and could easily win it all.
Yeah, Kenny, they've earned the Shaq stamp of approval. And, you know, I don't just give that to any team.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Modern era. Work the ball around the perimeter and shoot it with confidence.
That's right. My name would be Shaquille O'Nealovich. If you can't beat him, you join him.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious check. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Jalen Williams out there with Chet Holmgren, and it's MP in at the 3. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Here's Dosunmu, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Three-pointer, no good. And here's the fast break. Here's MP. MP packs it home.
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. White on the wing. Dort defending. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Good from White.
And when you look at Kobe White's career numbers, he scored 15 as a rookie. I mean, he's always been a factor offensively.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Getting it done inside, MP.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Dosunmu outside. Williams looking around. Dosunmu outside. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to White from downtown. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP on easy 2 on the layup. MP's got 49 in the game.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Outside White. Back to Giddey. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Herder comes in for White. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter of the game. From deep, MP hits the trifecta. MP's got 55.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And here's Giddey. Still no points. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's MP. And got it! Another basket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Back to Giddey. Herder from long range. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. MP no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Here's Dosunmu. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
MP outside. From about 19. Hits yet again. Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Now Giddey. Collins with a screen on Caruso. Fires the three. And so it's Oklahoma City continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
Yeah, Coach Donovan conveying the scouting report to his guys.
Knowing your opponent's play.
He's checked in for Oklahoma City. MP comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Williams comes in for Smith. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Okoro. And Giddey's subbed in for Herder. And so in the game for the Bulls, it's Williams and Vucevic at the 4 and the 5. Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. Here's MP. Yet another bucket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And he converts the layup. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Now here's Giddey. Dosunmu outside. And there's a 3-second violation. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And that one's good.
Getting it done from the in-between area, MP, just taking what the defense gives them. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And it's Giddey missing. MP with it, guarded by Vucevic. MP, that one's good.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's MP from outside. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Williams. To the inside. Outside Giddey. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening. Only 5 games left on the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is stacking up out west. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they've been on a roll this season. Currently first in the conference, but they know they still have a lot of work to do.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Payton. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's MP in at the 3 slot. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the 3.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
The 19-footer finds the mark. Pretty shot from MP.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Towns. He had 15 points last outing. Hits it from three-point range.
Brunson, a career 40% three-point shooter. Man, that shot is reliable.
MP against Payton. MP, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Out to Payton. The three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Back to Brunson. Towns up top. Just 5 to shoot. Over Williams. And it's Towns missing.
Big-time effort, denying that one. Playing the game with real force and passion.
Here's MP. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now, here's MP. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. A nice shot by MP.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Gershon Yabusele, he's checked in for the Knicks. Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. Towns fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Clarkson outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Hart outside. Jacks up a three. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And he makes that one.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to Charlotte. Pass to Hart. Outside, Towns. Out to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. The Thunder pull it in. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Here's Clarkson. Hart outside. New York, no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Knicks trail by 4. There's the double team with Dort. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's New York with it. And here's Brunson. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. Towns, great. Positioning on the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
MP has been leading the charge for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So Gary Payton is checked in for New York. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Payton. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Clarkson in at the three.
Hey, everybody's got a three-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He ended up with 70 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Clarkson, an easy 2 points on the layup. Clarkson's got his second bucket tonight.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Getting it done against contact. It's MP.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Bridges inside. Defended by Dort. And stolen by Williams. And here we go. MP getting out in front on the break.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Dort against Bridges. 1:57 left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. Then for the Knicks. Towns, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. Josh Hart comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Pass to Towns. Will it go? And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here's Hart. No scoring in this one. Here's Brunson. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Basket good. And the Thunder lead by 21.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
High arcing shot. And Towns lays it in. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And that one's good. MP.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Oklahoma City out in front, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the New York Knicks.
They say live by the three, die by the three. Right now, they are on life support.
Agreed. They're shooting their way right out of this.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Well, I think for the Knicks, sitting in first place, they've taken care of business. But the playoffs fast approaching. They're where they need to be.
And we'll see how that home court advantage translates down the stretch. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The Thunder leading by 22. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. And it's MP in at the small forward position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
New York shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Brunson the pass to Towns. Inside. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
And here's MP for three. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a three.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Boy, I like the way Towns is engaged on offense. Feels like he can score from anywhere on the floor.
So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
6 to shoot. Hart outside. Off target from three-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Peyton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Thunder have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. And yet, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Down low, Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. MP outside. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Brunson the pass to Towns. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for SGA. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Clarkson's checked in. Bridges outside. Puts up a 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And here's MP for 3. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. To the paint. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist by Hart. Clarkson's got 6.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Thunder out in front, opening up a huge gap. And will return shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Yabusele. Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And New York, looking at who they've got. Peyton is out there with Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick-and-roll situation being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
Drills the three-pointer.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Pass to Hart. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 5 assists in the game.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
The 3. MP, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Oklahoma City.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against the Knicks.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. And here's MP for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce.
So, here we are. Last game in our MVP series.
How important is this one for making your case?
They're all important. But voters remember the last thing they saw. So you want to dominate the late season matchups.
You expect them to dominate tonight?
Always. You can't do anything without the confidence to know it's possible first.
That's good advice, kids. Listen up.
It's not just for kids, though. A lot of grown people need that advice, too. Maybe we should start an advice podcast.
I think we should leave that to the professionals.
Bro, I am a professional winner. Come on, Xander. And in my professional opinion, y'all should like and subscribe to all my social channels. You never know what you'll see next.
Get after it, MP.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Brian Anderson here with you alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Holland, and it's Reed in at center. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, there's a lot on the line in terms of the MVP race with Cade Cunningham and MP both in this game. I took a moment with MP to ask him what he thought about Cade's game and the season that he's had. MP told me, quote, Cade is incredible. To see a guy who had to work so hard early and now he's at the top of the league, it's great to have someone like him in the MVP conversation. A lot of praise coming from MP, guys.
Plenty of respect there. Thanks.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarter.
MP outside. Throws it up high. Smooth
finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
The Pistons have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. To the paint. Here's Martin. And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And Jaden Ivey, we've seen him come a long way as a player, Coach.
Yeah, it took some time, B.A., but we're now seeing the full range of his talent. He can be a force on offense and an absolute pest on D.
2 points. That one goes.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Here's Cunningham. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. On the wing, Ivy fires from deep. Reed passes to Ivy. Over Dort. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo. Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
MP finds Dort. MP outside. And he lobs it up top. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Martin against MP. Now here's Cunningham. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 6. Over SGA. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. Williams is checked. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Jalen Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Here's Martin. And again, no good by Detroit. Oklahoma City leading by 7. MP with it. Now quickly defending. MP shot is good.
Readiness is so important. And the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
Martin finds Cunningham. Quickly from outside. Buries it from 3. Quickly's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against New York was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc. As usual, and the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great report there, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around. I love the hustle there from Cunningham. Plays like that demonstrate leadership.
There's a screen by Wiggins. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. A minute and a half left in the first half. Down low. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Yeah, nice finish from Williams on the alley-oop. I mean, that takes some real athleticism.
Here's Cunningham. Coming off a 22-point game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Pass to LeVert. Detroit moving the ball around. Now quickly. And here's Cunningham outside. The offensive rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From deep, MP. MP drills the 3.
Well, that's his 3rd triple of the game and his 2nd in this quarter. He is heating up.
.29 seconds left in the first half. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Cunningham. Clock at 6. Pass to LeVert to halt the run. That shot off. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Thunder out in front, up by 15. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
Well, who hasn't been impressed with MP? The skill, the work ethic. He's got good instincts, man. I like this kid.
Yeah, there's plenty to dislike if you're playing against him.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Thunder.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Holland out there with Cody Martin. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and be on the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back over to you, Brian.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Ivy. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And he's going for the lob. It's off his leg. And it's whistled to kick. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You've got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars. Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And Williams punches it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's Ivy from the arc. And again, no good by Detroit.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
MP inside. He's guarded by Martin. And the basket by MP.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Quickly is checked in for the Pistons. Here's Quickly. He's got 9. Ivy outside. Pass to Martin. Here's Holland. He's covered by Holmgren. Ivy outside. Quickly from outside. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Drops in the 3. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Reed with it, working on Williams. Reed, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
The shot's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Quickly outside. To win the drought. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP outside. Three-pointer. Oh, another miss by MP.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that.
Inside. Here's Holland. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From deep, MP hits the three-pointer. MP's got 28.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Launches it. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision.
MP's checked in for Jang. And a switch here also for Detroit. Reed's checked in for Clintman. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Cunningham. Takes the 3. The rebound by Wiggins.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
We've got Aaron Wiggins. Isaiah Joe is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's MP. And it's Williams in at the power forward. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. To the middle. That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Quickly.
Well, he's fearless amongst the trees. When Schroeder sees a scoring opportunity in close, he takes charge.
And here's MP from outside. Quickly with a rebound. The Pistons have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to LeVert. The 3 ball. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. MP outside. Beyond the arc. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th. Triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
The 3 from Quickly. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less grant.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Holland, he's checked in for LeVert, and it's Martin in for Schroeder. Cunningham outside. 6 to shoot. Tries the spin move. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Holland for 3. Reed. It's good on the putback. Reed's got his first points of the game.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
To the inside, it's tipped. Caruso with it, now quickly defending. Martin against MP. And again for three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year, but their complete dominance is rare. They have redefined greatness.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others. Just beautiful basketball.
MP shot is off. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And there's the lob. Williams finds MP. Back to Williams. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
You said in your pregame video that you wanted to dominate in this game against a fellow MVP contender. Mission accomplished?
Of course I'm happy with how I played, but it was a total team effort tonight. We got contributions from everybody.
Since when did you become so nice?
Yo! Oh, man. Why didn't you tell me you were coming?
Because I wanted to see that look on your face.
What do you think, Dad? How'd he do?
He rose to the occasion with Dominic. He gets that from me.
No doubt about it. Thanks for your time, gentlemen.
Thanks.
Right.
Oh, man, you're looking good.
Ryan, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
I've spoken to multiple voters around the league, and it's looking like MP is a clear-cut favorite to be this season's NBA Most Valuable Player.
early?
About 2 hours.
Didn't they just get here?
Fine. Started right when they arrived. People are always listening in.
Yeah, they must be putting a lot into
right now. There could very well be someone listening to us talking about what
we should absolutely not.
Really?
At all.
Am I?
Not what?
Are you sure there isn't, I don't know, some player just hanging around listening to all the stuff we say?
Anyone been to Utah?
Well, why
Nope,
would anybody
but
be
my
listening
neighbor
to us?
went
You don't
and
have
showed
anything
me
interesting
some
to say.
of the
You'd be
coolest
surprised.
photos. Had
Yeah,
all the
very
best shots
comfortable
on
in
canvas
dating.
and emphasized the reds, pinks.
Making
You got any pictures? No, it wasn't my trip.
Mexico.
Photos of photos?
With any player on.
Yeah, of her phone. Is that weird?
Is it fun?
And then we saw the new Jake Duvall movie.
Ooh, I've been wanting to see that. Yeah, what'd you think?
How do you know that? Our families vacationed together once.
You didn't like it?
This one here almost the same.
You were a
This one is-
liar.
It's Jake Duvall. How could you not like it?
It just wasn't my
You
favorite.
gotta wait at least 30, 40 minutes.
Which part?
So
Aliens?
yeah, try
The
some light
biohack weapons?
Before an
Great snack idea for us.
all ears.
It's Australia. I still want to see it.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah,
see
the rest of
Tokyo.
the stuff's awesome.
And I love seeing those steakhouses.
Did you see the 40-point game out of Nevada yesterday?
Sure did, and I'm thinking about raising our opponent rank for this kid.
It's just one game, isn't it? Our opponent wasn't ranked.
Yeah, but I'm guessing you only saw the box score. I recorded 14 shot challenges during the game. The kid was everywhere.
Not to mention the 11 assists. You rarely see that happening in big college scoring games, with shorter games and all.
Okay, listen though, let's not get all carried away. I'm bigger than that guy who was guarding the kid.
So I was giving some more thought about our international evaluation meetings.
And how long?
Got a couple new pink diamonds in my lineup, making a big difference.
Yeah, sweet. The two of you are going to save us almost an hour a week. How's your dog doing?
Great.
Oh, he's good. He's just got out of that puppy stage.
Glad you asked. We'll be making weekly slideshows by continent of our top 5 target players. Yeah, you. You want shorter meetings, right? So synthesize, gather, review, summarize, and I'll cap the meeting to 30 minutes.
Stay on point. Keep your eyes moving on the crowd. You'll be great.
Hey, at least our names will be on
So what happened to the lady that I replaced?
VIP. She kept asking for selfies and autographs.
Oh, that's gotta be frowned upon.
Yeah, it is.
I'm planning a beach prom.
Oh, wow, how fun. So, when's the last time you got your oil changed? Got bad news on that athletic wing injury.
Yeah, hip. 2 months of rehab and guarantee.
And there are underlying intra-articular concerns.
Hey, what are your plans for this weekend?
I know. Life changer. Life for now.
Book us tickets to the game, third row.
Better luck next time. I'll go over it again.
Hey, did you see the dog park over there? I did. It reminds me. Where did you find your hamster?
Ooh, I went to a breeder that was...
I don't want fatigue to be an issue, but
So, what'd you end up doing for dinner last night?
Oh, 2 eggs, scrambled, sausage,
But if you're deciding breakfast,
I have breakfast. Yesterday, I think, right?
Place?
Yeah, it's my favorite. Of course.
I look too far.
Are there any players with
can focus
NBA
on a new
experience who are hot in G League now?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got a spreadsheet with 4 names to start with.
Any forwards?
At least 3.
Reliable shooters?
Yeah, around 40% career.
Might not be the last time someone sees this floor.
So, what do you have cooking for this weekend?
Cooking,
All right,
actually.
well, he's got
Good
that
word
kind of
choice.
stuff. Give me more value. Send me footage.
Signed up for a couple's cooking class, birthday present.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, well, so what's on the menu?
Oh, mushrooms, risotto, chicken parm.
Okay, give me the typical day of a chicken.
Oh, well, first, go out of the coop. You go into the run, you eat your cabbage, eat your food, drink your water, maybe play with some What have you been up to?
Oh man, we're redoing the backyard. Ooh, yeah, taking out the old brick, fireplace thing they had there.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Me, my mom, and my sister all go to the same nail guy. No way. Yeah,
Oh,
seriously.
that's so
We all have
fun.
the same exact nails. It's a little insane.
Oh, so y'all have great nails then.
We do. Thank you.